Year 10 Trigonometry Exam Practice Question 23. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio of 3 to 4 to 5. The two sides that form the largest angle measure 3.5 centimeters and 4.3 centimeters. Find the size of all the angles. So to do that, we need to look at the ratio 3 to 4 to 5. If we understand a ratio, then these are parts. So I could rewrite it as 3 parts to 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 12. 3 parts out of 12 parts. 4 parts out of 12 and 5 parts out of 12. I could simplify some of these to be 3 over 12 has a common factor of 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 12 divided by 3 is 4. Likewise, with 4 over 12, a common factor is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So now they are in simple form. The next thing I need to think about is total angle. It has to equal 180 degrees in a triangle. That means I need to look at what is 1/4 of 180. So 180 divided by 4, which gives me 45 degrees. Likewise, 1/3 of 180 is 60 degrees. Now this one here I will have to work out. 5 over 12 times 180. 5 times 180 is equal to 900. Then I've got 900 divided by 12, which gives me 75 degrees. So I've now shared all of my degrees amongst my 3 ratios. Now it says, B, calculate the length of the third side. So to do that, I'm just going to draw a picture. So I'll make some space over here. And I'll put my angles up the top. So, first I'm just going to draw my 2 sides that I know. Now, one thing I do know already is that it says that the 2 sides that form the largest angle, so that means my largest angle will be here, which is 75 degrees. Have the sides 4.3 centimeters and 3.5 centimeters. So that's what we already know. Now, if we look at this, we've got 2 sides and an angle. So this straight away rings a bell that we are going to use the cosine rule. Now, the cosine rule is the following. So we've got a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. So I'm just going to label my sides. That is, this is a, which means that my unknown is a. This is b. And this side here is C. So this is my C side and this is my B side. And now I'm just going to fill it in. So I don't know what my A is, but I do know my B is 3.5 squared. I do know my C is 4.3 squared. Take away 2 times B, which is 3.5, times 4.3 for C, cosine 75 degrees. So now we just need to simplify this. So if I go a squared, and I'll simplify this first part, 3.5 squared plus 4.3 squared is equal to 30.74. Take away 2 times 3.5 times 4.3 is 30.1. Cosine 75 degrees. So if I just put all that into the calculator, it will tell me that a squared is going to be equal to 22.949. If I square root both sides, it tells me that it is 4.7905. So I'm just going to take away the label A now, and that tells me that I have 4.7905. So I've got my unknown side. Now it says draw a labeled diagram to display the measurements of all the angles and the sides. So the first thing I'm going to think about here, normally if I've got the two longer sides together, that tells me it is the shortest angle. So which means I know this angle here will be 45 degrees. But that also means that my other angle here must be the 60 degrees. And that is all my sides and all my angles on the same diagram.